The first hour of your day decides the next 23s. Let that line echo in your mind for a moment. Because most people don't wake up, they restart. They open their eyes and fall right back into the same loop as yesterday. Same thoughts, same habits, same scrolling, same chaos, same life. But a morning routine, a real, intentional, powerful morning routine, can rewrite the story of your entire existence. This is not about waking up at 4 a.m. This is not about becoming a productivity robot. This is about aligning the first moments of your day with the person you want to become. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, before the world screams its demands, before the notifications flood your mind, before stress pulls you in 10 different directions. You claim the first hour is yours. That 1 hour becomes your reset, your power source, your mental armor, your transformation chamber. Because your morning routine is not a schedule, it's a signal, a message to your brain that says, I'm in control today, not the world. I lead my life. I choose my direction. Let's begin. The alarm rings, and right there, you face your first battle. Most people lose it instantly. They hit snooze. And that one choice for comfort sets the tone for the whole day. Low energy, low urgency, low intention, but not you, not anymore. Your morning transformation starts with discipline, not motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. So tomorrow, you get up on the first alarm. Not because it feels good, but because it trains your brain. When I say something, we do it. This is how confidence is built. Not by achieving something big, but by keeping small promises to yourself. Once you're up, here's where the rewiring begins. The first minute of your morning sets the vibration of your mind. Your body is sensitive. Your thoughts are unguarded. Your subconscious is wide open. This is the moment where you choose either chaos or clarity. So instead of grabbing your phone, you place your hand on your chest and take one deep breath. Just one. In through your nose. Hold out through your mouth. That breath tells your nervous system, we are safe, we are calm, we are in control. Then comes the habit that rewires everything. Gratitude. Definitely not your typical stuff. Not writing down 50 things until your hand hurts. Just one sentence. What is one thing I'm grateful for this morning? It could be your body, your family, your opportunities, your survival, or simply the privilege of another day. This one thought shifts your brain chemistry instantly. It switches your mind from survival mode to abundance mode. And a brain in abundance thinks better, works smarter, and lives fuller. Now your mind is clear. Your heart is centered. Your day has a baseline of calmness instead of chaos. The next part of your morning sets your direction. Planning. Most people spend their day reacting, putting out fires, chasing tasks, rushing without purpose. But when you take 5 minutes, just 5, to write down your top priorities, your brain stops guessing and starts executing. Ask yourself, what 3 things must get done today no matter what? Not should, not maybe, must. This is where your life shifts from accidental to intentional. A person who wakes up and knows exactly what they need to do, moves differently, speaks differently, operates differently. They walk with purpose. They talk with clarity. They live with direction. Your morning plan becomes your internal compass. And once you have a compass, the noise of the world no longer distracts you. Now we move to the part that ignites your energy. Movement. I'm not talking about a full workout. No gym, no fancy routine. Just 10 minutes of moving your body. Stretching, walking, jumping jacks, yoga, anything that wakes your muscles and sends blood to your brain. Movement is not just physical, it's chemical. It literally floods your brain with dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, the chemicals of confidence, focus, and drive. Think about it. How can you expect to win your day if your body still feels asleep? You don't need intensity. You need consistency. 10 minutes every morning, and watch how your mood, your energy, your confidence transforms. After your movement comes the mind upgrade. This is the secret habit that elite performers use every morning. Learning something small. A page of a book, a 60-second podcast clip, a short motivational video, a quote, a principle, a lesson. Feeding your mind in the morning is like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything becomes clearer, brighter, sharper. Life becomes easier when your mind is armed with wisdom. Now, here's where the magic really happens. Silence. Most people fear silence. It forces them to face their thoughts. But silence is where clarity grows. You sit for 2 minutes. No talking, no scrolling, no thinking about yesterday, just breathing. In that silence, you reconnect with yourself. You hear the thoughts you've been ignoring. You recognize the emotions you've been avoiding. You understand what truly matters. 2 minutes of silence can save you from hours of stress. Silence. And now, your morning routine ends with the habit that defines winners. Intentional mindset. You tell yourself, today, I will show up with energy. Today, I will act with purpose. Today, I choose discipline over comfort. This isn't cheesy, it's programming. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. If you start your day with negative self-talk, you weaken yourself. If you start your day with doubt, you sabotage your potential. But if you start your day with intention, you create direction. Remember, your morning routine is not about being perfect. It's about being prepared. Prepared for stress. Prepared for setbacks. Prepared for opportunities. Every morning you choose your identity, the weaker version, or the stronger one. Which one will you choose? Now let's go deeper into why the morning is so powerful. When you wake up, your brain goes through a state called theta. It's the same brainwave state you enter during deep meditation. This is when your mind is most impressionable, most programmable, most open to influence. Whatever you do in this state becomes wired into your subconscious. That's why checking your phone first thing is dangerous. Your brain absorbs chaos, notifications, messages, problems, opinions. Before you even brush your teeth, your mind is already overwhelmed. But when you use this state intentionally, you shape your thoughts, you shape your emotions, you shape your identity. Your morning routine becomes a ritual of transformation. Think of successful people you admire, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists. They don't start their day reacting. They start by preparing. Because they understand this truth, the world moves fast. If you don't anchor yourself in the morning, you'll be pulled in every direction. Now let's break down the deeper transformation happening behind the scenes. When you wake up early, or at least wake up intentionally, you reclaim something rare: control over your mind. If the first thing you do is scroll, you're giving the world control of your emotions. If the first thing you do is worry, you're training your brain to stress. If the first thing you do is rush, you're teaching your mind to panic. But if the first thing you do is breathe, you teach your brain peace. If you plan your day, you teach it order. If you move your body, you teach it energy. If you speak intention, you teach it confidence. Your morning routine is literally reprogramming your brain. Let me give you an example. 2 people wake up at the same time. Person A opens their phone, sees a stressful message, scrolls social media, feels behind, rushes, skips breakfast, leaves the house irritated, spends the day reacting, ends the day exhausted and unfulfilled. Person B wakes up and takes a breath. They stretch, move, hydrate. They write down 3 priorities. They feed their minds something positive. They sit in silence for 2 minutes. They leave home feeling centered, intentional, prepared. Same day, 2 different results. All because of the first hour. Your morning determines your decisions. Your decisions determine your actions. Your actions determine your results. Your results determine your life. If you master your morning, you master your life. Now think about your current mornings. Do they support the person you want to become? Or the person you're trying to outgrow? If your mornings are rushed, your life will feel rushed. If your mornings are lazy, your life will feel stuck. If your mornings are chaotic, your life will feel overwhelming. But if your mornings are intentional, your life will feel purposeful. The morning routine I'm giving you is simple, but life. Wake up without snoozing. 1 deep breath. 1 sentence of gratitude. 5 minutes of planning. 10 minutes of movement. 2 minutes of silence. 1 minute of intentional mindset. That's it. 20 minutes to transform everything. You don't need 3 hours. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. And here's the truth nobody tells you. Your morning routine won't feel good at first. Your mind will resist. Your body will complain. Your habits will fight back. Because you're rewriting patterns that have lived inside you for years. But the moment you push through that resistance, your mornings go from something you have to do to something you crave to do, because it becomes your daily dose of power. Now, let me tell you about something extraordinary. When you build a morning routine, you start attracting better things in life. Why? Because clarity attracts opportunities. Calmness attracts solutions. Focus attracts results. Energy attracts progress. Discipline attracts respect. Your morning routine creates an invisible momentum, one that other people can feel. You walk differently. You speak differently. You work differently. You live differently. Your morning routine becomes a silent introduction before you even say a word. People notice. They see the discipline. They feel the confidence. They respect the consistency. And soon, your mornings begin to elevate not just your life, but your identity. Because every morning you show up for yourself, you're telling the world, I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Your new routine becomes your rebirth every single day. If you changed nothing, same mornings, same rushing, same stress, same habits, same results. Now imagine your life 6 months from now if every day started with intention, clarity, movement, silence, and discipline. Imagine how much stronger you'd be, how much calmer, how much more focused, how much more confident, how much more successful. Your life would look completely different. That version of you exists. They're waiting. But they only appear when you commit to the routine that creates them. So let me leave you with this. Your morning is your mirror. It reflects your values, your priorities, your identity. If you want to change your life, start where your life begins, your morning. Wake up tomorrow and take the first hour back. Make it yours, protect it, honor it, use it. Because when you own the morning, you own your day. And when you own your day, you own your life. Start tomorrow. Start small. Start intentionally. The first hour of your day decides the next 23. So choose wisely, because your future is watching, and it's waiting for you to rise.